Hello and welcome to the news from Bahrain International. I am Mohammed Yusuf. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, paid a visit to the General Headquarters of the BDF in the presence of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, marking the 55th anniversary of the BDF. His Majesty the King was welcomed by the BDF Commander-in-Chief Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa and National Security Advisor, Royal Guard Commander Major General His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Defense Affairs Minister Lieutenant General Abdullah bin Hassan Al Naimi, Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Diab bin Sagr Al Naimi, and a number of senior officers. A band played the national anthem in tribute to His Majesty the King.
سلام سيدي حضرة صاحب الجلالة ملك البلاد المعظم. سلام. قف. صح. شكرا سيد.
His Majesty the King met senior officers who extended to His Majesty deepest congratulations on the BDF's 55th anniversary, praising His Majesty's unwavering support for the BDF and wishing him continued health and happiness in leading the kingdom towards further progress and prosperity during his prosperous era. His Majesty expressed his congratulations and appreciation to all BDF officers, non-commissioned officers and servicemen in Bahrain and abroad, as well as the citizens of this national occasion. He expressed appreciation for the efforts being made by all the BDF affiliates to protect civilizational achievements, security and national unity with all competence and sincere determination, affirming that they are the protective shield of the homeland and are always the source of pride. His Majesty added that the establishment of the BDF will always remain a milestone in the kingdom's glorious history. He asserted that the BDF's achievements, distinguished work and good reputation have earned it the trust of citizens as well as that of those of GCC states and friendly countries. His Majesty added that Bahrain always strives for peace and is a pioneer in the region in all fields and is keen to maintain this status for future generations. His Majesty expressed thanks to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince for his unwavering support for the kingdom's armed forces. He also paid tribute to the BDF Commander-in-Chief for his ongoing efforts to develop the BDF, valuing highly the dedicated efforts exerted by all the BDF affiliates. His Majesty affirmed that the BDF is progressing steadily thanks to its brave personnel, citing its efforts to defend the nation's security and sovereignty, support for the national development process in the health and housing fields, and attaining landmark sports results at regional and global sporting gatherings, as well as contributions to the kingdom's hosting of mega national international events, including the Bahrain International Air Show. His Majesty indicated that Bahraini citizens have set the example in their perseverance and solid determination to make further achievements and wished everyone continued success. His Majesty was presented with a commemorative gift from His Royal Highness the Crown Prince on the national occasion. His Royal Highness was also presented with a commemorative gift from the BDF Commander-in-Chief on the occasion. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, received a cable of congratulations from His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa on the 55th anniversary of the BDF. His Royal Highness described the milestone as a day of pride, hailing the achievements which were accomplished in line with the vision of His Majesty the King since the BDF was first accomplished. He noted the level of high readiness attained by the BDF, which has become capable of defending Bahrain's sovereignty and capabilities, supporting the march of progress and prosperity, and contributing to maintaining security and peace in the region and the world, in cooperation and partnership with the armed forces of brotherly and friendly countries. His Royal Highness reiterated the BDF affiliates' full allegiance to His Majesty the King and commitment to attaining further achievements for the Kingdom of Bahrain. His Majesty sent a reply cable of thanks to His Royal Highness, expressing pride in the BDF's major role in defending the nation and praising His Royal Highness's key role in developing this national institution. He hailed the strides made by the BDF ever since it was established as a shield to defend the homeland's security and stability and preserve landmark achievements which represent a source of pride. His Majesty extended deepest congratulations to all BDF affiliates, including commanders, officers, and servicemen on this national occasion. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, received a cable of congratulations from the BDF Commander-in-Chief, Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, on the 55th anniversary of the establishment of the BDF. The BDF Commander-in-Chief extended on behalf of all BDF personnel congratulations and loyalty to His Majesty the King on the occasion, which falls on February 5th, hailing His Majesty's role in establishing the BDF. The Field Marshal reiterated the BDF personnel's loyalty to His Majesty the King and their pledge to exert more efforts in defending the nation and ensuring its prosperity. His Majesty sent a reply cable of thanks to the BDF Commander-in-Chief, expressing pride in the pivotal national role played by the BDF to defend the nation, being the nation's protective shield of the homeland. His Majesty congratulated the BDF Commander-in-Chief and affiliates, including commanders, officers, affiliates, and servicemen on the national occasion, praising their dedication in serving the nation under various circumstances. His Majesty hailed the dedicated efforts to further develop the BDF regarding combat readiness, training, and armament. He reiterated pride in the BDF and stressed its continued development to deal with latest military systems to match advanced armies and keep pace with all military and technical strides. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, issued a royal order to promote 665 BDF officers from various military ranks. The royal order was issued in conjunction with the anniversary of the establishment of the BDF. His Majesty also issued a royal order to bestow the Order of Military Service on 87 officers and 398 staff. The BDF Commander-in-Chief, Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, conveyed to the honored officers and staff the congratulations of His Majesty the King and of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and their wishes of further success in the service of the kingdom under the leadership of His Majesty the King. The BDF Commander-in-Chief issued an order to promote 3,621 BDF staff and civilians from various military ranks. He also issued an order to confer the Military Competence Medal on 105 officers and 762 staff, and the Long Service Medal on 26 officers and 141 staff. He congratulated the BDF officers, staff, and civilians on their promotion, wishing that it will be an incentive to boost their performances in defending and protecting the nation and contributing to the BDF's further progress and prosperity. He wished them success under the leadership of His Majesty the King. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, received a cable of congratulations from the BDF Commander-in-Chief, Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, on the anniversary of the establishment of the BDF. On behalf of all BDF affiliates, the Field Marshal expressed full allegiance and gratitude to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, on the occasion of the BDF's 55th anniversary, which falls on February 5th. The Field Marshal noted that this national occasion reflects His Majesty's unwavering support to further developing Bahrain's military capabilities. His Royal Highness sent a cable of thanks to the BDF Commander-in-Chief, praising the BDF's dedicated efforts to strengthen combat and administrative readiness and its efforts in safeguarding Bahrain's sovereignty, security, and stability, while also contributing to regional security and stability. His Royal Highness highlighted the BDF's commitment to utilizing military systems in line with ongoing technological advances. Under the patronage of the National Security Advisor and Commander of the Royal Guard, Major General His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Royal Guard Heroes Center was inaugurated, which comes in line with the celebrations of the 55th anniversary of the BDF. His Highness Sheikh Nasser unveiled the commemorative plaque to mark the opening of the center. His Highness listened to a briefing on the center, its modern sports equipment, the multi-purpose track, and the 2 combat arenas. Then he toured the center and met with a number of trainers and the center's staff. His Highness hailed the unlimited support of His Majesty the King, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, and the follow-up of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, as well as the support of the BDF Commander-in-Chief to the military sports sector, which resulted in making military sports achievements in regional and international events. His Highness stated that the establishment will be a quantum addition that reflects the keenness on developing sports establishments for their role in developing military skills. He commended the distinguished level of the Royal Guard affiliates in the various BDF units, expressing thanks and appreciation for the efforts of the officers, non-commissioned officers, and staff to develop combat and administrative readiness. He wished them all further success. In the presence of the First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and President of Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and Chairman of the Rashid Equestrian and Horse Racing Club High Committee, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Rashid Equestrian and Horse Racing Club yesterday organized the 19th race for the season, which was held for the Royal Golf Club Cup and the Wahoo Cup in Skhil. The chairman of the board of directors of the Royal Golf Club, Captain Walid Al-Alawi, presented the Royal Golf Club Cup to Jabir Ramadan, while the executive director of operations affairs at the Rashid Equestrian and Horse Racing Club, Yusuf Bahajji, presented the Wahoo Cup to Nuh Al-Mawali. The Representatives Council Speaker Ahmed Al-Musallam expressed pride in the prestigious position, outstanding readiness and competence, as well as the high level of the BDF has reached at all levels. He expressed appreciation for the royal support of the BDF, its achievements and successes, the work and sacrifices of its brave and loyal personnel, and continuous cooperation with brotherly and friendly countries to support efforts to maintain security and stability in the region and the world. Shura Council Chairman Ali Saleh affirmed that the BDF receives the appreciation and trust through its sacrifice, loyalty and belonging to the kingdom, and its leadership and the keenness to ensure the stability of the homeland and protect its achievements. He noted the role played by the BDF through the royal support in defending the country's capabilities and gains and preserving its security, stability and civilizational achievements with advanced military and defense readiness. The Shura Council held its weekly meeting presided over by its chairman Ali Saleh. The council congratulated His Majesty the King, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister on the 55th BDF anniversary. It expressed pride in the high status that the BDF achieved at all levels to protect the kingdom and its gains. The council hailed the efforts of the BDF Commander-in-Chief and all the affiliates of the BDF. The council then discussed the reports of the Services Committee on Decree Law 34 of 2022, amending a number of provisions of Law 11 of 1995 on the protection of antiquities. The report of the Financial and Economic Affairs Committee regarding Decree Law 44 of 2022, amending a number of provisions of the agreement on establishing the Gulf International Bank, was also discussed. Today marks the 55th anniversary of the establishment of the BDF, which has become the shield that protects the gains and achievements of the Kingdom of Bahrain. More in this report. 55 years ago, the military edifice was established to protect the land of the Kingdom of Bahrain and was responsible for ensuring the security of its borders and the stability and unity of its people. Today marks the anniversary of the founding of the BDF, and throughout the years it managed to make numerous achievements as well as protect the kingdom's achievements thanks to the care and support from His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, and the continuous follow-up of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. The 5th of February has become a national day in which all segments of the Bahraini society celebrate with pride. The people believe in the presence of the BDF as a fortified shield for the nation, defending the nation, ensuring its independence and free will, in addition to its many firm stances towards brotherly and friendly countries. 55 years in which the BDF was able to modernize its system, increase its units and weapons, equip its facilities, and raise the efficiency of its employees, as it contributed to the launch of a number of hospitals and specialized medical centers that provide distinguished services at the highest levels. The BDF has also had a great role in regards to humanitarian work in the world and has never failed to provide aid and assistance to the needy through its participation in many humanitarian relief operations in cooperation with allies and international partners. The Minister of Municipalities Affairs and Agriculture, Engineer Wael Mbarak, received the CEO of Bahrain International Circuit, Sheikh Salman bin Isa Al Khalifa, and Noga Holding CEO Mark Thomas. Al Mbarak hailed the Green Tickets initiative launched by BIC in partnership with Noga Holding Company and Mercantile and Maritime Group, which aims to support planting mangrove trees in Bahrain. He underlined the national role played by large corporations and BIC and their support to initiatives and manifestation to true corporate social responsibility to achieve the national goals. He said that Bahrain continues its efforts to reach net zero neutrality by 2060 by implementing comprehensive plans. He pointed out that the ministry succeeded in establishing a number of nurseries for mangrove to rehabilitate several areas and important sites. BIC CEO explained that the Green Tickets initiative is a program for planting mangrove trees and comes as part of the kingdom's goals pertaining increasing mangrove trees fourfolds by 2035. Industry and Commerce Minister Abdullah Fakhro inaugurated the Global Entrepreneurship Conference organized by the Bahrain Entrepreneurship Foundation. The minister affirmed Bahrain's support to entrepreneurs and SMEs development and added that the kingdom is keen to keep pace with the latest developments in the field of entrepreneurship and strengthen partnership between the public and private sectors to achieve the goals of Bahrain's Economic Vision 2030. The conference will include a panel discussion with the minister, BCCI Chairman Samir Nas, Bahrain Entrepreneurship Foundation Chairwoman Faryal Nas, and several high officials. It will also feature several international entrepreneurs and speakers to discuss business developments and entrepreneurship, investment opportunities in this field, and identify challenges and how to overcome them.